RSL fans, good evening to you and welcome into a Saturday night of soccer here at Rio Tinto Stadium as the Rocky Mountain Cup is renewed. The Colorado Rapids paying a visit to Rio Tinto and Real Salt Lake. Prizes there may be Sebastian Velasquez getting his first start in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, Coach Oscar Perea, he's going to make an adjustment in his formation. Drew Moore is making his first start in Major League Soccer as a central midfielder.
Interesting little exchange just a moment ago. A couple of Colombians exchanging a little hug there at midfield. The youngster Sebastian Velasquez and I guess a youngster by MLS standards who's out there, and a guy we'll keep an eye on here tonight, Jaime Castrillon, exchanged a little hug there before the game began. So we'll keep an eye on that here as the evening begins. They'll be seeing each other a lot up the right flank tonight. Johnson switches wide to winger. 6th minute, still no score. Late arriving crowd here at Rio Tinto tonight for Easter weekend. Here's a Spindola. Fabian. Good little through ball to Luis Gil. Now Beckerman. Kyle leaves it for Will. Johnson a shot. Oh, just wide Pickens. Big save. Corner coming.
Real Salt Lake struggled with simple possession in the midfield third against Montreal Wednesday night. Tonight, they're starting out sharp. Combination play, top of the box. Great recognition from Luis Gil to Kyle Beckerman to Will Johnson. And that is a fantastic save by Matt Pickens, a keeper that is constantly overlooked as being one of those top-tier keepers in Major League Soccer. Close to when he was younger, relying just fully on his athleticism.
Saborio, distant shot, sent back the other way. Zapata. Possession controlled, RSL. Fabian. Beckerman run off it by Rivera. Now wide to Johnson. Good decision. Tony plays it in. Sabo there. Sabo, a shot and a goal!
Starts with Will Johnson doing such a great job pulling Castrillon, the number 23, to double up. That's time and space for Tony Beltran to get a good touch, set it up with his left foot. That recycles the run, and just like we saw Fabian's ball over Marvell Wynn, it gets the ball from that midfield third and pushes it into the defensive third of Real Salt Lake. Too many soft turnovers, too simple.
Sabo through ball, Fabian. Into the box, a shot wide.
You're seeing the exact examples of how the New York Red Bulls pulled Colorado apart in New York 2 weeks ago. He learned a very valuable lesson about Homicide Alarm.
Will Johnson, long run up the far side, Bobby. He'll get there. Left-footed ball, there you go. And again, Wynn there to track it. Beckerman. Beckerman, oh, just high. He knew it. He took the extra touch and nearly put it away.
For anyone that ever has any questions about Kyle Beckerman's technical ability, watch right there. He lines up 2 players, cuts it back, sets himself up perfectly. Maybe his eyes got a bit too big, but watch this cut. Boop, 2 players. All he's got to do is keep it on frame, and he probably beat Matt Pickens. Unfortunately, that fell to his less preferred left foot. You see how that ball just dips at the last second, goes over the crossbar. I'll tell you what, keep an eye on Chris Winger and Brian Mullen. This has turned out to be an incredible battle between these 2 players on the near side.
Fabian from Beckerman. Bobby, across, oh! Deflected and a corner kick coming. Was he shooting or passing?
No, he was hitting it with the outside of his left foot, coming across the ball, and he's looking for that upper left-hand corner. Watch the way he comes across. Another soft turnover. Look at those gaps. But watch Tyrone Marshall. T-Rex comes across. That is an incredible piece of skill. Fabian Espindola is trying to come across it outside of the left foot, get the whip on, and find the far post side net. Just want him to continue to build his awareness tactically, as well as win his individual battles game in, game out. Have that Will Johnson factor to him.
Let's remember that young man was playing junior college soccer a year ago in Spartanburg. Espindola again. Waits. Gets it back. winner off the crossbar, and the offside flag was up.
Great recognition from Marvell Wynn, knowing that Sabo had dipped off his left shoulder. Watch the step from Marvell Wynn. It's just a little bit, but it's enough to where the referee has to raise his flag.
Spindle. Sabo gets stood up.
You just look, Fabiano Spindler and Alvaro Saborio, they command 6 players' awareness at all times. Because not only is it Tyrone Marshall and Marvell Wynn, but it's Drew Moore and Jeff Larinowitz constantly figuring out where they are.
And it's an own goal. It's an own goal. Wynn hit it in the net. Spindler put the pressure on. And Matt Pickens is claiming there was a handball.
Well, Pickens is going to get a yellow card for his conversation. Ball comes through. You can see, is it a touch? Yeah, absolutely. Pickens is right. You see, he raises his hand right away. Watch slow motion. Arm out. Referee's chasing the play. Ball comes down in front. Final touch. Might have been Marvell Wynn. Might have been Fabiano Spindola. But the referee, Jair Marufo, absolutely missed out. Got to be consistent.
Rivero sends it in. Handed out by Olave. Mullen. We talk about a guy that hasn't had room to breathe tonight. Cummings plays it in. Headed wide. Oh, goodness. Ramondo fortunate. Nick was out of position, and that ball just went wide.
Good ball in, slight hesitation. He rose up well. He rose up well on the far post. Real Salt Lake very fortunate. He's trying to harp on it, but for the referee, if he pulls out a card or he calls the foul on Marvell Wynn on the challenge on Alvaro Saborio, we don't get to this point.
Rivero! It may have skimmed the crossbar. Apparently Nick didn't get a piece of that. It just simply skimmed the crossbar. That was well taken. Beckerman. Alvarez. Held in by Marshall. If RSL can hold on tonight, it appears they will. Larinowitz from distance. This will tie, and it does. 90 minutes of soccer have been played. RSL a 2-0 winner, and they have just tied the best start in franchise history.